You have made your first cryptocurrency purchase and successfully secured that balance on an exchange. That is a significant first step, but long-term exchange storage has a specific flaw. You do not hold the private keys to those funds. If the platform experiences an outage, a freeze, or a security breach, your access to that money depends entirely on a third party. Taking ownership of those keys is called self-custody. Moving from third-party reliance to personal control is the necessary next step for anyone building long-term wealth in this space. Today, we are going to design exactly how you will execute that transition. We are building your seed blueprint, a personalized, strictly offline security plan for your digital assets. Before we go any further, grab a physical pen and a piece of paper. This entire planning process must happen offline. Self-custody is an engineering problem. You are designing a personal protocol for handling backups and storage before moving a single dollar off the exchange. This comparative chart outlines the 3 primary ways to hold crypto assets. In the first column, we have the exchange wallet. Platforms like CoinSpot offer a simple way to make your first purchase, but the key icon stays with the platform. They hold the private keys and ultimately control the assets. In the middle column is the software or hot wallet. Applications like MetaMask let you take back that key. You hold the seed phrase, which allows you to connect to Web3 networks. However, because a hot wallet stays connected to the internet, it remains exposed to digital threats. In the third column, we have the hardware or cold wallet. This physical device stores your keys completely offline. It never connects directly to the internet, isolating your assets from online attacks. Inside our framework, the cold wallet serves one specific purpose. It is your seed block. You use it exclusively to lock away long-term assets, rather than for active trading or interacting with new applications. Keeping significant wealth on an active, internet-connected platform leaves it unnecessarily exposed. Absolute digital isolation is the only way to secure those assets against remote compromise. Let's start drafting your physical document. At the top of your paper, write the heading, Seed Graduation Rules. You need a precise if-then statement that dictates when an asset is valuable enough to move to cold storage. For example, if my position is held for 6 months and is worth more than $500, I will move it to the seed block. Write your own rule now, based on your specific goals. With your digital wealth locked offline, the primary threat shifts from a remote hacker to the physical security of your recovery seed phrase. If you rely on a single physical copy of your keys, a single event can destroy your assets. A house fire, a severe leak, or a misplaced box can permanently erase your access to those funds. To counter this, write down a new heading, Backup Storage Plan. Under this, map out 2 geographically distinct physical locations where you will store your paper backups. Think about separate, secure environments. This might be a bank safety deposit box or a heavy-duty safe at the home of a trusted family member. The hardware wallet protects wealth from digital hackers, but only a geographically distributed physical backup plan protects wealth from physical reality. Next, we need to establish the behavioral protocols required for self-custody. Write down the heading, Seed Never Rules. These are the first 2 absolute laws of self-custody. Never photograph your seed phrase with any device, and never type those words into any website, app, or digital form. Write down the remaining 3 laws. Never store the phrase in cloud storage, never share it with anyone, and never rely on a single physical backup. Your blueprint is almost complete. The final step is to perform reconnaissance on the actual hardware that will act as your vault, without making a purchase today. Open your web browser and manually type out ledger.com. Look for the secure padlock icon to verify you're on the official site. Compare their entry-level Nano S Plus and the Bluetooth-enabled Nano X models. When you are eventually ready to buy, you must purchase directly from this official manufacturer. Buying a hardware wallet from secondary marketplaces like Amazon or eBay introduces the risk of supply chain tampering. Human convenience, not hacker ingenuity, is the highest risk in self-custody. These strict analog rules exist to protect you from your own habits. Look at the paper in front of you. You have just created a fully realized seed blueprint. You have defined your graduation triggers, mapped out a distributed backup plan, and recorded ironclad behavioral laws. Now, I have a critical operational directive. Do not attempt to move your initial exchange balance into self-custody today. Leave your current funds securely on the exchange. We will manage the actual transfer only after your hardware arrives and is configured in a future session. Your final task is to finalize your choice of ledger device on the official site and draft a brief outline of your crypto goals for the next 12 months. Financial sovereignty is built in stages. Today, you have established the physical and behavioral rules required to secure your assets.